Welcome to album reviews on www.PopJunkieTV.com on the interweb.
The best ever indie vidcast.
Thank you. Nice for you to say so. This album I've got today is Spiritualized.
Yeah.
Songs in A and E. Very clever title, which we'll come on to in a minute.
Right.
Don't know if you know much about the history of this album.
I don't know. I don't.
Jason Pierce, Spiritualized main man.
Yeah.
2005, he was starting on this record. It's their sixth album. Starting on the album.
So it's not quite Chinese democracy, but it's getting there.
It's getting there. Yeah, starting on this album, and he got taken ill. He had near fatal pneumonia. Went into hospital, nearly died. So on the edge of oblivion.
Yeah.
Came back from it. Didn't start working on the album. Had other ideas. Went out on tour, the sort of stripped down, spiritualized tour with gospel quartet, strings, electric piano, acoustic guitar. Then went back to work on the songs, and then came up with this album, Songs in A&E. He's used some of the kind of arrangements that he was using live on some of the tracks.
Right.
Everyone thought it was going to be a bit of a kind of departure, I guess, of Spiritualized, but if you're a Spiritualized fan, basically, you'll recognise the theme straight away. Straight away, you'll plunge back into familiar territory. Songs about death, angels, sticking things in your veins, with a very gospel tinge to it.
Yeah.
You might have heard the single "Soul on Fire."
Yeah, I have.
"Soul on Fire" is a great track.
Yeah,
it's probably one of the highlights of the record. Sort of stirring tune.
Out.
Yeah, he's got big strings, a sweeping chorus, a grand gesture of a song. He talks about having a hurricane in his veins, which is, it's kind of spiritualised by numbers, but it's classic spiritualised.
Right, okay.
You've got a track called Sweet Talk, which is another kind of gospel tinge track with brass. The key track is called Death Take Your Fiddle, which is a song about, meeting your maker. I'm going to dream myself into a coma. Very country. The best thing about it...
Very country?
It's very country. No, it's very country. Got a bit of pedal steel guitar on it. But it features as a rhythm track the wheezing sound of a hospital respirator.
Oh my God, that's awful.
Which is very, very eerie. And it obviously is a nod to what he's been through.
That's quite depressing.
There's also some garage rock tracks on there. You've got Yeah Yeah, which is like a really dumb, kind of trashy garage pop song.
Right.
And you've got a feedback drenched track, which is You Cheat, which sounds basically like early Jesus and Mary Chain. The thing is, I think, it's a lot more realised than a lot of the last few Spiritualized albums.
Right.
It's the best thing they've done for 10 years since 1997's Ladies and Gentlemen, We're Floating in Space.
Yeah.
It's a great record, but you can't get the feeling out of your head that you've heard it all before.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
I know what you mean.
If you're a Spiritualized fan, right, Songs in A&E is it's just what the doctor ordered. But if you're not a Spiritualized fan, I say you're probably going to need a different prescription. So keep taking the pills.